I've not seen such bravery.
Spelling is something we do nearly every day in emails, texts, tweets, and YouTube comments. Kind of. It's an important ability to have, but an incredibly boring ability to learn. I'm not the best at spelling, I never have been. Letters and I just don't quite get along together. It's also the only subject I ever cheated at in school, if you ignore all of the other subjects that I totally cheated at in school. So it's no surprise that my parents would buy me Yobi's Basic Spelling Tricks, a Windows 3 and Mac game dedicated entirely to spelling. If you seem to be recognizing the game but not the title, well, there's a reason for that. The game was also sold as Basic Spelling Tricks, Spelling Jungle, Yobi's Magic Spelling Tricks, and was also referred to as Yobi's Spelling Demons in the owner's manual. Later copies of the game were released with blank spots on the box for you to write your own title in, because at this point, screw it, who cares?
Hi, prepare yourself. When you are ready, choose a stone.
This is Yobi, who is some type of spelling wizard, I guess.
The river is flooding, and our home is in danger. Our tribe has chosen you. Your journey upriver will find the cause. Good luck.
Yeah, Yobi being part of a tribe is about as believable as this guy. Or maybe even this one. I also find it odd that the wizard of the tribe can't solve our problems, but maybe he only knows how to cast spell check enchantments. Our goal is to journey up the river and find out why it's flooding. We're not in a huge rush though, because not only have we chosen to travel by raft upstream during a flood, but we also take every now and again to brush up on our spelling, which seems to have no relevance to saving our friends and family. The opening level requires us to spell the word first by walking around and picking up the letters in order. Yobi lets us know what the word is, and we also get a hint at how to spell it down here, though it's less of a hint and more of the exact answer. After successfully spelling the word, Yobi magically summons the raft back, prompting the question, why doesn't Yobi just use his magic to make the raft flow upstream the entire time for us? I mean, it's almost like my parents were less concerned about saving a village and more concerned about teaching me to spell when they bought this game. The next segment accurately shows why this entire plan is a bad idea. Look at how hard we have to paddle just to stay in place, much less to move forward. Seems to me like walking to the mountain would be way easier, but Yobi knows best, I guess.
Spell the word salad.
In this section of the game, Yobi gives us more words to spell, and we simply spell them. It's basically the same thing as before, only without the walking around part. You also have to wait an uncomfortably long time in between spelling the word and moving on to the next level.
Well spelled.
The stages slowly start adding in puzzle elements, like having to feed tomatoes to hippos, which allow you to ride across them for a little while. And I mean, that makes sense, because although it's a little known fact, hippos actually love tomatoes. Yobi also starts trying to psych you out by slipping in letters that might be a common mistake. Like when I'm supposed to spell the word nice and there's an S sitting there. I'm too smart to be fooled by that these days, but good try, Yobster. Now here's a little predicament. There's a zebra blocking that in we really need. But how do we get there? I mean, could we ask somebody? You guys know anything about this? That's cool, you don't have to say anything, I get it. Once again, tomatoes come to the rescue, because feeding zebras a tomato will cause them to follow you around for a little while. And that allows us to lead this one away from the letter. It's a little known fact, but zebras actually love tomatoes. That's pretty much the whole game summed up. As you play, the puzzles and word difficulty ramps up simultaneously, which has to be super frustrating from a child's perspective. Not only do you have to solve the harder puzzle, but you also have to solve the correct spelling of the harder word. I mean, yeah, there's a clue, but how am I supposed to know what word to spell here? These clues are too difficult. For a kid's game, Yobi's Basic Spelling Tricks boasts a brutal length, with 100 levels to clear before you reach the end, and it's not like you can just clear these stages in a matter of seconds. No wonder I never finished it way back when, and good thing I didn't, because there's hardly a payoff.
The river is flooding, and our home is in danger. What could be the cause? Well, Someone left the faucet on.
Really phoned in the ending there, didn't you, Yobski? I think the most impressive thing about this game to me now is Yobi himself. Character design aside, of course.
Collect the letters of the word enough in the proper order.
It is borderline creepy how smooth the animation is for Yobi's mouth, and the effect is heightened by how precise the voice actor is with his pronunciation.
To spell a single word correctly is to avoid many mistakes.
I mean, I guess it seems like this is essential for a spelling game, considering that you can't exactly show the word you're supposed to spell on the screen. Oh wait, they totally did that. Well, anyway, the mouth is animated really well. So well, in fact, that I wondered if any of my friends would be able to read Yobi's lips. So I sent them a muted clip and asked them to do just that. They tried and... well, they tried.
I feel scared throughout the night, but when I think of you, I feel alright. Bloop, 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 bloop.
If he's Cthulhu, I see Screase Peace Cthulhu on his grave.
Even the Dothraki didn't know that right is right.
All pretty great attempts. I mean, some of them actually got close.
If it is worth writing, it is worth writing right.
I guess that depends on your definition of close. If you manage to clear the entire game and for some reason need even more Yobi in your life, he reprises his role in the 1994 game Spelling Blizzard, which of course is also known by the alternate title Advanced Spelling. Just kinda seems like someone couldn't make up their mind with these titles. Well, that's all, so I'll see you next time on Brutal Moose, or the new alternate title to my channel, Ian's YouTube Demons. Yeah, that sounds good.